Hello beautiful Aries, thank you so much for being here today. My name's Marie Rose and today we're here to bring you a message that you may need to know right now. Remember Aries, if it doesn't resonate with you, please check your moon and your ascendant sign, which is your rising sun, as there could be a message for you there. Aries, I don't know what it is that you're starting, but you are trying to create something magic. You're seeing something that nobody else can, or in a way that nobody else has. It's like you can see things that no one can, and you see that there is a gap or there is a possibility of you doing it different. There's something here that you are contemplating, you are fixated on, and an idea or a thought that you are going to action. As much as you want to, you're also doubting yourself. You're doubting whether this will work, you're doubting whether you have the gifts and the talents to be able to do this, or you have the patience, or you have the drive. And they're saying, have faith. Everything that you want to achieve right now, or you want to co-create or bring into real life, now is the time. You've got what it takes. You are able to do whatever you want, and you are able to see things like nobody else can. Right now your intuition is on sky alert, is sky high, and you can see above and beyond what others notice. So there is going to be a thought or an idea that comes your way, Aries, that is so worth looking into and having faith that things are not by mistake. Some of you may question, why hasn't anybody done this or thought about this? That's because they can't see it like you can. So not everything is for everybody. And the thing is, Aries, that if you've been given this idea or this thought, it's there for a reason. Here we go. The Fool in a challenging position. The Five of Swords in a positive position. So we've got negative on this card, and we've got challenging and we've got positive. So you've got two ways. Whichever way it falls is what it's telling me. And there's your other two. We've got the Two of Cups in a positive, and we've got the Ten of Pentacles in a challenge. Underneath, Aries, we've got the Hangman in a challenge. We've got the Justice in a positive, we've got the Chariot in a challenge, and we've got the Strength in a positive. There you go. Look at that. Aries, what I've got here is this. It's like here you've had to fight certain battles, and now it's like you're victorious in your battles. You've come from places or lived with people who manipulated you, who lowered your self-esteem, who made you feel like you were nothing, who made you feel that you didn't own a space or your opinion didn't matter. Today, you are a totally different person to what that person knew you as. However, that's put fear into you. That low self-esteem came from somebody, from something, or a group of people. That made you question your ability to move forward, to do different things. Even though you're a fire sign, it's like they hurt you deeply and put you down to make you feel like you were not worthy or not deserving of anything great. That everything you had to offer meant nothing. Let me just go get that card. So you had to use super strength, and I'll go into that in a minute. This may have been a partner, someone you loved, dedicated yourself, gave your everything to, and what you got in return was a daunting, miserable life with this person. They made you go through dark times where you questioned yourself, you questioned your person, your soul, your spirit. Your spirit died next to this person because what they said was what was going. They were like a dictator in your life. They made you do what they wanted you to do. They manipulated you into thinking what they wanted you to think and be how they wanted you to be. And that, as much as it was beautiful at the beginning, became very sad and heavy and gut-wrenching. And I can't even tell you what I'm feeling here. I'm feeling like when it began, it was all roses. Now, or you're still going through it maybe, is hell on earth. So that made you lose a lot of your confidence, a lot of your confidence. And here we've got the Hangman in a challenging position with the Justice. Even now, today, you look at things in a dark way all the time. You find it hard to see the positive in things because you never had that positive life with somebody who made you feel like you were amazing, put you on a pedestal, gave you what you needed, the support, the love, the encouragement. You didn't have that. And that is what you needed. That is who you are today. You may be a fire sign, but today you're taking no rubbish from nobody. You have learnt through the pain, through the want and need to be somebody that was hidden, that was blocked, that was isolated, to today owning your space in this world, your way and nobody else's way. So how did that work? Whilst you couldn't move anywhere or do anything at one stage in your life, you gained a lot of strength, a lot of courage, a lot of determination. The fire within you, it's like they can take the fire out of you, but they can't take the fire within you. So, is that the saying? I don't know. You know what I mean. They can take the fire from you, but they can't take the fire within you. And that fire you are known for, Aries, burnt inside you. And nobody put it out because they couldn't. No matter how hard they tried, it went very little. The flame went to the smallest flame it possibly was, where you were at your worst place. But that fire comes back up. When people least expect it, you come up bigger and better and more determined than ever to beat anybody who tried to kick you while you were down. This is a powerful reading, Aries. I don't know who this is for, but let's just go into this, because what they're saying to you is, it's time now for you to create. Join forces with somebody that can help you, or do it on your own. I don't care. They're saying, I don't care what you do, Aries. Co-creating with somebody else is going to be perfect for you. Have faith in you. Look at that. She's hugging herself and knowing that she's the star. This energy, this could be a male or a female. This energy is starting to love themselves again and see the beauty and the passion and the star that they really are. For too long they kept you down, Aries, but I don't feel now that they can. They're going to be in for the shock of their life, because you are no longer the same person you used to be. And I don't, look at this. I'm not even going to tell you that. Look at that. We've got the Knight of Pentacles, the new beginning, working hard, doing what you want, and the Tower. Bring it on, is what you're saying to them. For too long you've kept me down. For too long you've kept me away from doing what I loved, being what I wanted to be, and stopping my dream or my goal. But not anymore. And you're going to light up any fire to anybody who tries to stop you. Get out of my way or I will blow this place up. Not literally. I'm not saying this literally. It's like you will yell at the top of your voice to be heard if you have to. No one is going to remove that dream, that want or that goal from you anymore. Because you're going to co-create and have faith that you are meant to be who you wanted to be always. And even though they may have stopped you for a while, but they're not going to be able to stop you now. On the bottom we've got the Three of Cups, we've got the Seven of Swords, the Seven of Wands and the Ten of Wands. Look at that. Amen. You've had to carry a lot of other people's wants and needs and egos for too long, to the point where you say no more. No more, because the house is on fire. And I'm not doing what you want anymore. I'm not listening to you anymore. You've had your turn at destroying me. Now the tables are turning. Now I'm standing firm to who I am, to what I want, and you're not going to stop me anymore. This could be with anybody in your life, but for some, it's definitely a partner, a marriage, a partner, or a boyfriend, or someone here that means a lot to you, meant a lot to you. This here, you are going to celebrate your success. You're not going to know yourself here, Aries. You know, you're going to look back and think, is this a dream? From what I was to who I am today, is this a dream? And you know what got you over this line? When someone tried to stop you from moving forward, being who you wanted to be. They can only hold you back for so long. They don't realise that they're dealing with a beast that holds a lot of fire within you. And that fire and passion and focus you have within your soul, your body, your spirit, it can't be held back. It's like the dragon within you. That dragon is a huge beast that's wanting to come out, to be fierce, to be determined, and to show what they have. And when someone holds you back, there's only so long they can do that before you open their mouth and say, let me show you what now I will tell you, not you tell me. Swallow your words. Swallow your ego. I'm not helping you anymore. I'm not being a part of your life anymore. I'm following my dream and my goal. Take it or leave it. Because you know what? The house is on fire. Are you in or are you out? So what a reading, Aries. My Lord. I don't know what to say about that. It's like you've got this tiredness inside you, but at the same time, out of nowhere, you found this strength that you may have been at the bottom of the hole, and the hole is so far down, but in one breath you climb out that hole and you stand at the top and say, here I am. When you thought you had won, think again. The battle of the phoenix. From ashes to prosperity and abundance. Lots of love and light your way. Thank you, Aries. Bye-bye.